Okay, so today we're going to do a fabric mask protector that looks like this with a fold here, okay, and fold here, right? And it has a slot, a little opening at the bottom. You can use it at the bottom or at the back, on the top. So this comes from a material that measures 22 cm from left to right and 40 cm from the top to the end. Okay, so it's 22 by 40. So you cut a piece of material like this piece. Okay, over here this material is already serged. What is serged? How do I do this? I use a machine called an overlocker. This is how an overlocker looks like. Okay, so if you don't have an overlocker, you can always use a zigzag scissors to cut the top and the bottom of your fabric. Okay, this is to prevent the fabric from fraying, because you're going to open this slot very often to slot in your filter. Your filter can be a surgical mask or a tissue paper. It's up to you. Okay, see? Alright, so let's see what other things you need. Other than this, you need a chopstick, you need a pen, you need a ruler, a scissors, maybe something sharp like this to make the corner nicer, some rubber tie, a hairpin, okay, and some clips. Of course, you need an iron and a sewing machine. Okay, so let's start. First and foremost, in order to create the folds, this fold here that measures 4 cm from here to here, right? I made a template that looks like this. Okay, like this. 2 cm plus 2 cm, it gives you 4 cm. So it's this size. Okay, you see? So it will help, with this template, it will help you to get an even size, okay, even fold. So how do we do this? Okay, we're going to start. Okay, so you turn to the wrong side of your fabric. Right side is the one with print, wrong side is the one without print. It's the back side. Okay, so how do I do this? I fold into half, okay, and then I'm going to iron down this line. All right, give it a press. Okay, iron it. Don't iron too long, just iron. Then after that, another fold to here, okay, leaving a 1 cm gap here. Okay, from here to here is a 1 cm gap. Okay, here, the top to here. Again, iron it down. Okay, press it down. Then you open it up. You should get 3 folds. 1, 2, 3. Can you see 3 lines here? 1 line up here, second, then the third line. Okay, so using this template here, template have a pencil line, a mark line here. Okay, you go onto this first line here, first press line. Okay, make sure it stays here on the press line. You can't really see here, but it's like this. Then you're going to fold it downwards, meet onto the pencil mark here, this line here, and fold back. So from here again, you fold like this, and then you're going to give it a press. Okay, if you use a paper, you have actually pressed it inside, no problem. Then you clip it on both ends, you clip. After that, you take out your paper. Okay, you will have a nice fold in front. You see the nice fold in front here? Okay, now then move forward. Moving down, you have another line. So first line, you do the fold. The middle line, don't touch it at all. And you do the bottom line. So it's always the top and the bottom line. Again, meet the crease line here. You fold down, meet to the center of the paper, fold up. Okay, fold down, fold up. Fold up, fold down. See what I mean? Okay, you create this fold. Okay, and then the same thing, what you do, you press it down. Okay, right, again you clip. Now all these clips you can use book binding clips, doesn't have to be this kind of clips. Okay, any clips as long as you can clip it down. Okay, then don't forget to take out the paper, otherwise you'll be sewing this onto your fold. Okay, now you have this already, you turn it over to the front. You should have two nice folds like this. At this point of time, if your fold is a little bit slanted or whatever, right, then you adjust. Okay, it's good to adjust it now. Just adjust it a little bit straight. Okay, like this. Give it a press so it's straight, right? This one, so it looks aesthetically nice. Press it down. Okay, so two folds here, two folds here. These two folds meet each other over here. Okay, meet each other. Make sure this line is the same. Okay, and these two together clip. Okay, two together you clip. Okay, so far can. So this is what you get. Okay, clip. Alright, now then after that, we're going to use our ruler and a marker. Your marker, if preferred, it's better you use an air erasable or water erasable so you can wash off. Otherwise, actually this is the inside. So even if you use a white pen color pencil to draw, it doesn't matter even if you cannot wash it away. Okay, see? Okay, so we will fold this into half. Get a midpoint. Okay, this is the opening. This is where we're opening the slot. So we do a 10 cm. So if this is the midpoint, if you want the slot to be a 10 cm, you put your ruler, the 5 cm, into the middle here. Okay, that you should be drawing 0 here and then a 10. So this is my 10 cm opening gap. Okay, so what is the sewing allowance? Sewing allowance is 1 cm throughout, whatever you sew. So 1 cm meaning here, from here to here, 1 cm sewing allowance. So I draw a line. Alright, you can put an arrow. Then the other side, draw a line for where you search. Okay, then you draw a line down. Draw an arrow. Draw an arrow, you tell yourself this is where you start and where you stop. Okay? Okay, so then at the side here, again sewing allowance is 1 cm. So I want to leave this is the opening. This gap here at the opening, please leave 2.5 cm. So 2.5 cm. Okay, minimally 2 cm, but otherwise 2.5 cm. Okay, will be opening. Over here at the top where the folded part is, you leave only 1 cm allowance for the top. Okay, so what do I mean by this? Here I'm going to draw 1 cm allowance, sewing allowance down. So 2.5, right? 1, 2, 2.5 here. Okay, 2.5 here, and then this is 1 cm. So here 1 cm, there's a hole here, you don't sew. Here this part is 2.5 cm. So this is 2.5 cm. This is 1 cm. Okay, this hole here, this hole here, there should be 2 holes here, don't sew. Okay, so this part, repeat it over here to the other side, so both sides is the same. Okay, then this gap here is 10 cm. Okay, it can be smaller. If you want 8 cm also can. Okay, so here, so whatever mark that you draw here, okay, let's draw here as well. Here will be 2.5 cm, right? This is the opening, so this should be 2.5 cm. Okay, I'm using a water erasable pen. So water erasable pen, right, the ink mark will come about a few seconds after you draw. So now that I draw, right, it won't come out. It will show later. Slowly it will pop up. Okay, so here 2.5, this is a lobang here, a hole here, don't sew. This one here is 1 cm. Okay, it's slowly coming out, the ink is coming out. 2.5, 1. Okay, so where do you sew? You sew on those straight lines one. Okay, the circles one don't draw. They are supposed to be holes for you to put your ear tie afterwards. So let's move on to the sewing machine. Okay, you get your sewing machine. You on your sewing machine. If your sewing machine is like this one, computerized, you can control the speed. Okay, this is the speed. Okay. Okay, so I will move slow so that you can see. I will use white thread so that you can see. If not, you can use coordinating thread according to your fabric. Like this fabric is black color, then probably you should use black color. Okay, so this is the starting point where you will sew. Now, wherever you sew, if this is the opening, right, you must do reverse stitch. Okay, depending on your machine, you do reverse stitch. So this is my machine here. This is forward stitch. My reverse stitch is this one. This one. Okay, this is reverse stitch. Okay, the manual machine, you have to pull down your reverse stitch and then you step on your pedal. So this is my reverse stitch. I have to go reverse, okay, to where I started. All right, then I go forward again. So forward, reverse, and then forward. You continue sewing. Okay, I increase the speed a little. Okay, so come to the point here, right? Okay, your arrow point here, you stop, and then you reverse. So wherever there is starting point and ending point, you must always forward and reverse. Okay, then you cut off your thread, right? And then you move forward, and then you sew this part as well. So now here is the opening here, right? So you go forward first, then you reverse. Forward 3 stitches, then you reverse. Then you forward again, sew all the way, finish to the end. Must be to the end. These 2 stitches here must finish to the end. Now sew all the way. Then you stop, and then you reverse. Okay, always do that so as to secure a stitch. Okay, you cut off, and you turn over. Now this hole, remember, don't sew. So we start sewing from here. Okay, so forward. Now then we do reverse. Must do reverse. Okay, then you let go of this. Then you forward. Okay, all the way you forward. So to here where the arrow point is, leaving a 1 cm hole there. Okay. Okay, so we stop here. Coming soon. Stop, and then reverse so as to secure a stitch. Okay, reverse about 3 stitches. Okay, so now we do the same for over here. This is the top, the no opening, so this is a 1 cm gap. So forward 3 stitches, reverse 3 stitches. Okay, and then you go finish up this line all the way. Okay, 2.5 cm here, then you stop, you reverse. Okay, so when you finish, you see this line, this is 1 cm allowance. Finish, forward, backwards, forward, reverse here. This is 2.5. So over here, you start at the tip here, you start from the top here, no allowance here, all the way to here. Then you leave your gap, okay, of 10 cm, about 10 cm, and then here you sew all the way to the end. Okay, then it's the same for here. All right, then after this, let's flip it over. Okay, flip it over, turn it inside out. If you think that the gap is too big, then you can always sew about 8 cm opening gap. So here, when you flip it over, you can use the chopstick to help you to shape it up. Okay, basically you should have your fold here on both sides of your fabric mask protector, and then the corners you poke. Now don't push too hard, your chopstick won't go all the way, because when you push all the way, remember you have actually a hole here. So you should, after pushing, you should make sure that you get a hole here at this corner where you could push your elastic band in, and the other side here you should also be getting a hole right here for you to push the other end of your elastic band. So it's the same for this side here, over here. Okay, push it up, and over here. Okay, what kind of fabric can you use? You can use cotton, soft cotton, Actually, as a guideline, as long as you can breathe through your mask, then that fabric you can use. Okay, if you think you can breathe through waterproof fabric, like those fabric that people use to make umbrellas, someone asked me that, then by all means you can use so long as you think you won't suffocate. Okay, so you should have something like this: one fold here, one fold here, with an opening right here. Okay, so now we're going to do another stitch here at the corner here, again leaving about a 1 cm gap, and then over here another 1 cm gap, so it's just roughly about here. Okay, so let's go to the machine. Okay, I use white thread, but to make it look nicer you should be using a black thread. So forward 3 stitches, reverse, then we go forward again all the way. Okay, you leave about 0.75 cm sewing allowance for this is fine. You want to go nearer also okay. Okay, and we do the same for the other side, the side here. Okay, that's why I open up a little bit so it's nicer. So in order to open up this corner and make the corner nicer, you can use something sharp like this, or your unpicker also you can use. Push out the fabric a little bit. Okay, then you go forward 3 stitches, reverse stitch 3 stitches, forward. Okay, all the way to about here. Okay, somewhere here, then you reverse. You don't want to go too far end, because that's where the full part is, and then after that if you sew it up right, you may not be able to poke your rubber in. Okay, so all this excess thread, cut it away, cut off all your excess thread, the front and the back, all the excess thread. Sometimes the sewing machine doesn't really cut off all thread, so all those loose thread, cut it off. Alright, okay, so now you have this elastic band. Elastic band, you can use elastic band that people use to tie hair. They are also okay to use. Get your bobbin, put it through to the bobbin. That's the traditional way of using the bobbin. Okay, now then you have your holes at these 4 corners, 1 2 3 4. Okay, you're gonna go in to one corner. Okay, and this is the opening. Yeah, pull it out through here. Okay, pull out to the opening. Okay, can see. Then the other side, put it here, and then you're going to poke the other end of the opening, the bottom. So the top and the bottom. Now at the bottom, coming out to the opening here, the big 10 cm opening here. So you get both your tie, your rubber band tie here at the bottom, you tie it here. Okay, this gives flexibility to adjust the band according to the shape or the size of the person you are gifting this mask to. Okay, so it's like this. So do the other end, the same thing. Okay, here, and then we go through this hole. Okay, out here, the other side, from here to here, through. Okay, tie this end here. Okay, alright, that's it. So when you wear your mask, okay, you wear it this way. You can have this opening at the bottom, or some people prefer this can be at the top. So the idea is after you wear, you can have the option of pulling this down. So this part can cover your nose, and this part cover your chin. Okay, right? Okay, thank you. Enjoy sewing.